Courage, tenacity, Asian. These are the words that come to mind when I think of Yukinari Sugawara. But do you know what other words I also think of? Injury prone, utility player, shit scores at SO5. And it's these words that mean today I must say goodbye to a club legend, the OG boy of the club, Yukinari Sugawara. He has departed. His rare card has been sold for 0.1 Ethereum and a limited Windle, a limited Owen. A trade I am happy with, but this trade was not made without some apprehension on my part, along with some tears. But why did I decide now is the time to sell Sugawara? Well, his price is the highest it has been for the last 3 months, and with Ethereum rising in value and Sugawara only being a bit part player in my club, I thought now is the time to cash in because, as you can tell by the title of the video, if you fill your club up with shit to mid-tier players, you're gonna have a bad time. But before we get into that, let's sidestep for a second because something fucking crazy happened in Game Week 294. Sorare had its first ever DMP. I am not kidding, and of all players, it was Kylian Mbappe. It was absolutely insane. Apparently we need to change the game week deadline times now or something. We're in uncharted waters right now. No one has ever seen a DMP before on Sorare, so I definitely feel for the whales who were affected by this traumatic event. My heart goes out for them. I'm sending my warmest regards. Anyway, looking at Game Week 294 then, and I missed out on the first threshold by under 2 points, which is fucking annoying. Fleming continues to do fuck all at Millwall by getting a DNP? Oh shit! I guess DNPs happen to us normal folk as well. That's wild. Then again, Mbappe is a lot more expensive than Fleming, so I guess the managers who own him do deserve special privileges, you know, or not. At least these managers have always advocated for a dynamic game week deadline even before the Kylian Mbappe DMP. I mean, apparently they have. I've never seen them advocate for it personally, but why would they lie? For their own agenda? Pfft, no way, man, no way. Absolutely no chance of that. But all jokes aside, Fleming's DMP was fucking shite and cost me the threshold this week. He's another player I may look at selling if his game time becomes too inconsistent. And then even this, 100 points for my Captain Hotter here, yet I couldn't even win the shittiest of shitty tier 3s. At least I won something this week in the form of this tier 3 Krunic. Woo! Woo! But even then, fucking look, every outfielder here got a decisive, and that was only enough for a mid-level tier 3 card. It's a fucking tin pot if you ask me. All of that for a £5 card, so I'm selling up the shitters. No use for me to keep the outliers in the club. Better off selling them and getting the Ethereum into the club to really narrow down my focus with Sorare, which is something I said I was going to do 6 months ago, so obviously did a fucking shit job with that then, didn't I? In any case, Sugawara is gone. I've sold Bore, Tascaran. I just need to tidy up the club a bit. And you know, I've picked a fucking awful time to do that as well. It's not only is Ethereum rising in price recently, but a lot of Sorare managers are also realising that you need elite level players to compete at the top level. So a lot of mid-tier players are dropping in value quite heavily. And yeah, well played by me, I guess. I hope you're all clapping at home as well. It's great content. It really is. Game week 296 then, and like, oh my god, who the fuck cares, right everyone? That's the sort of vibes I'm getting with Sorare at the moment, in case you couldn't tell. Like, this shit is bad for my mental health. I think I need to take up knitting or something. What's up guys, Royalivi here, back with another episode of Knitting to Glory. And today we're going to be making a lime green cross-stitch velvet quilt. Like, look at this, just fuck off. I choose Sunlightner to go and gas for over Keynes due to Keynes' inconsistent playing time, so naturally Sunlightner has dropped to the bench for fuck's sake, but jokes on Heartbreak as they lost 4-1 to a newly promoted team, so fuck them. At least I hit the first threshold thanks to a Tadic penalty, I guess, but like, how shit am I? Look at the rest of this game week. There's some decent scores and some big fucking players, and and I mean, all I have is this tier 3 limited card to show for the game week. Granted, I've never been one to play SO5 too optimally, my strength is too diluted across teams, I need to cut that shit out really and start going as super strong as possible in All-Star Limited, for example. But even then, what's a dumbass like me supposed to do? Let's ask Simply Alex.
Royalivi, there's no two ways about it. You're just awful, mate. Quit the game.
Fired! Shots fired!
yeah, you know what? Not even a fucking terrible shout. It's probably the right thing to do. Maybe I expect too much individually, but still, I think overall the scores are becoming quite high to win worthwhile rewards. Like, you need 400 plus in an entry at this point for a top end tier 2, which is not easy, as I've just mentioned. Especially at the limited level, the game seems to be devolving into a more of a plug and play kind of venture, lobbing the same big elite players each week and watch the rewards come in. So hey, if you can't beat them, join them, I guess. Maybe I'll look into selling a lot of the dross in the club in the coming weeks to fund some elite players or some shit. Yeah, I don't fucking know. I won't. Man, what a day. In the meantime, here are my teams for Game Week 298. Oh, it's just insane. Oh, look at this team, incredible. Oh my god, epic team here. Oh, this team looks brilliant. Oh my god, look at this team as well. Oh my god, another team here. Oh, crazy, etc., etc., etc. So yeah, I guess that's it for today. Not sure when the next episode of this shit is going to be. I think I'm going to have to go back to some classic Sorare shit posting instead, because clearly I'm shit at So 5. I mean, maybe I can start a fight with someone on Twitter or something. That could be fun. So yeah, if you're still here watching the video, feel free to tweet me and call me a cunt or something. Love you!